Welcome back to Customs by J-Mac. Another day and another day gone. We're now down to 71 days until Matt's off-road games. In this video, we're gonna be getting the chassis all prepped up and designing and building motor mounts and everything for the Cummins to go into the chassis. We'll get that engine in. Come along for the ride. Here's video number 5.
These are hot yet. My hands are very warm.
You like how I record, Dad?
That's what I was doing when I was doing myself. Okay, these should be like within 2/16 of the frame. Yeah, no, not even freaking close. Look at the gap.
Oh, yeah.
Have to measure that and maybe one. How about this one? That same amount off. Let's try this one on the front. That's like perfect on the front.
You bought that one on the back.
So I cut an inch off of the wrong one.
What are these big plates for? Oh, to reinforce it.
So, the frame. That one's perfect. Or close to it. That one's perfect. So I just cut that.
I cut the 1 inch off of the wrong one.
You want to take this? I'm going to throw my coat back on.
I gotta add an inch to this one.
Hey, I got 3 out of 4. That's pretty good for just measuring out in the wild blue yonder and trying to get them to work. The AC pump is going to be right here where this cross member is. So once we get the engine mounted and we start doing our axle, we'll just cut that cross member out and I'll either slide it forward or backwards. I haven't decided yet. I could probably slide it back where the old engine mount was and weld it in, and that would be close enough to right. That might be a good place for it. I'm gonna go cut that other engine mount and then we can get the welder set up and spot those in. Don't know if I should spot those in until he's got a floor jack over here now, so we can jack the back of the transmission up and get it down where it needs to go. The only thing that I don't like about doing that is that right now the frame and the engine are kind of at a 90-degree angle to each other. The more I lean this engine back, the tighter it's going to get on the firewall. So, and if I lower the transmission down, then the transmission pan is also that much more exposed. But we're going to have to support the rear of the transmission anyway, so that I can take these cross members out and do whatever I decide to do with them. I think the best thing to do would be to get the engine mount spotted in so that the engine stays level. If we pick up on the back of the transmission, the weight difference is going to rock the engine one side or to the other, which I could take out with the ratchet straps. Maybe I think we'll pick up on the back of the transmission just a little bit and see how it acts and decide what to do there. I'm gonna go make that other engine mount. We'll probably get these tacked in before we quit tonight, I think. If I get those engine mounts tacked in really good, then we'll pull the engine back out. I'll weld everything fully while it's out and put some gussets and stuff into it to where it's really stout. I want to put a plate on the bottom of the, at least on the passenger side, needs plated. All right, I got the motor mounts all cut out. I've got this plate that I am welding onto the frame to reinforce it so that my motor mounts don't just tear out. And then I have these plates that hold on to the bolt from the original Dodge motor mounts. I already got the passenger or the driver's side. I got it all mocked up and spotted in there pretty good. So it's holding. Now I got to come over to the passenger side and do the same. There's not really a whole gamut of figuring or anything. I just this boxing on this frame has a bow to it. So when I put that 3/16 on there, if I'm tight on the top, it kicks the bottom side out. So I am just putting a welding plate here. Okay, Slam, I need you with your impact again, and I need you to put the 18 mil on. Nope.
Weld all the brackets and stuff. So let me get you thrown up on here real quick. Take you out here. A lot of moving our stuff around for here for a while. For like the next 2 hours. Okay. Well, my dad's gonna get a hold of this so they remove all this stuff. Okay, I'm gonna set you guys up over here. So I don't want you guys getting ran over or anything. So I'm gonna set you up over here. Put this down a little bit. Like that. Give you guys to my dad so he can put you where he wants for when he's welding. Here you go.
They're all gonna bitch about how I weld this.
Why?
Because they're all gonna be like, oh, this is a vertical down weld. That would be done.
Why can't you just weld it how it is?
I'm going to, but I'm gonna pull it tight before I welded it. But Now I gotta go design a plate for the bottom of the passenger side where it's that much longer. I want to build a little bit of a plate to go across the bottom to keep those from trying to spread out. I think it's overkill. The original one had it. It's probably not a bad idea. So I'll go design that, cut it out real quick, and be right back welding here. We had our Christmas, my nephews got me a new welding hat, so thanks to them. You'll see how long this bright white is faintly white. At least they got me something that I can use, right? Okay, I got this plate cut out on the old plasma cam. So let's weld it on. That's all welded on. And I put that crescent moon in there. I did that to keep the water and mud and everything from building up in there. That way it's got a little bit of an escape route. I'm not gonna crawl under this and do the overhead welding on it. I will do that when I'm underneath it on the lift or something. I don't like doing the overhead where stuff falls down my sleeves and everything, and I don't like laying under it where I got 6.5 feet of frame to have stuff fall and burn me. If I'm vertical, then it just kind of goes by. It doesn't lay on you. So I'll do that later. Right now, we'll have to get this back outside. We have the good engine that we're going to use that we're going to stuff in here. And then once we get that done, then we got to cut the firewall out of the cab. And then we may just bring a tractor back in and set this cab on there because I don't have the 6-7 done yet and it's still on the 2-post. So we'll have to farmer it and just use a tractor. So we'll get this back outside and we'll get another engine in it. Let's get this frame outside and get another engine put in it. Okay, we got to get the AC pump off of that engine because I left this cross member because I don't know exactly what I'm going to do yet. And I didn't want to take the rigidity out of the frame. So we're just going to take the AC pump off so it'll fit on there. And then I'll worry about that cross member later. Or we'll figure out how to put the AC pump somewhere else.
I still have cat hair in my mouth from when I was doing those seats. So.
Who's this? You need to go. Why did it do that? It goes.
it down a little bit.